Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back testing the Ruger 1022. We're gonna go do the torque settings with it, and what we're gonna do is we're going to do a different course of fire today. So follow me on over here. We're gonna be doing, don't mind my little paperweight here, we're gonna be doing the Federal Auto Match, which is this stuff right here. We're going to be replicating our last test. We're going to do 15-inch pounds, 20-inch pounds, 25, 30, and of course we have a little practice. So what I'll do is I'll take and I'll shoot each group, and then I'll loosen up the bolt, run a bore snake down the barrel, and then I'll retighten it back to 15-inch pounds before I get on to the next one. So there's that one. Then we're going to be doing the Remington Gold Bullets, and that's what these guys are right here, Remington Gold Bullets. And I got some samples of them right down here. And then there's the Auto Match, and then that'll be the same course of fire for that one there. And then we're going to do Remington Thunderbolts, which are these guys right here, just a plain lead bullet. And then we're going to be trying the Remington, or the Federal 550 bolt, which are these guys here, a copper plated one. So I'm going to throw on the screen the boxes, and then you guys know what the packaging looks like. Be right back. Alrighty, so here we are. We have the practice one here, which did pretty good. I was honestly hoping to get better accuracy out of the Federal Auto Match. Anyways, we get up here to 15-inch pounds, and then I went over to 20. Seemed like it opened up. We'll put some calipers on it later. 25-inch pounds definitely opened it up even more. And then 30, it kind of went back a little smaller. And yeah, kind of surprising results because it shot a really good group. And normally I'm dialed in at that 20-inch pounds before I go anywhere. So we'll measure the groups later. But right now, since the weather's beautiful, it's really good, we're gonna keep shooting. So this one is going to be the Ruger 1022 Remington Gold Bullet. So as I do this, I'll just pop some pictures on the screen so you guys can see what packaging looks like. And we'll be right back. Enjoy. Alrighty, here we go. So practice. I was still aiming right there. Went all the way down here, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more off the paper. Kind of funky. So then up here, the Gold Bullet did pretty crappy at 15 inch-pound. That's like a 2-inch group right there, easily. And then we moved over to 20 inch-pounds, and it got way worse. I mean, we're talking 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 inches, just roughly. Wow. Then you moved over to 25 inch-pounds, and we have 2 vertical strings. I was aiming right there, and we have 2 vertical strings literally within about 1 inch of each other. That's just nuts. So then moved over here to 30 inch-pounds, and this one got the best. I mean, I'm not joking either. This is like inch and a quarter probably ish. We'll see when we measure it. But yeah, that is some terrible results on that ammo. But we'll measure it up later. We had to stop a little bit earlier. We had a delivery arrive, so I had to go pause the camera real quick. Make sure the range was cold for a little bit, and then resume. So that's why you see a little break in the footage there. But we'll be back right after we do the Remington Thunderbolt is coming up next. So keep an eye down here. See you back in a few. Alrighty, so we're back. I did some practice down here, kind of going at a funky angle, and we worked it up here. Got a decent group, and then we got some flyers up in there. 15 inch-pounds, 20 inch-pounds, really opened up. But that ain't nothing compared to 25 inch-pound. We got the largest vertical spread I've seen. Wow, and this is the Thunderbolt. That's crazy. And then down here, 30 inch-pounds, we got 1, 2, 3 on target, and then we got, I guess, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyways, so yeah, we got all that, and now we're gonna swap out for the last target. This is going to be the Federal 550 bulk ammo. Bulk meaning it just comes in a bulk pack. And we got all sorts of good time out here. Now we're going to try it. Be right back with you. Alrighty. So here we are. Practice again. And then this one did pretty good. Just got one flyer up there. This one, I don't know how we got a hole there, but this one did a pretty good overall group there with a flyer there and a flyer there. Did pretty solid on 25 inch pounds. And then 30 inch pounds is all kind of opened up again. So this is the last one of the day. I do got a bonus one for you guys that I did yesterday. I didn't bring up my camera because it was raining and drizzling and just pretty nasty out, so I didn't want to bring it out and ruin my camera. So anyways, I'll show you guys that in the next clip. See you in a second. Alrighty everybody, welcome back. So the bonus one here is going to be our CCI Stingers high velocities. These ones I picked up at Cabela's, happen to be in there. They have a little box of 50 for 10 bucks. So I started down here, some practice, some fouling shots, and it didn't look too great. So I was like, okay, well, those are the first couple shots, and then threw it over here. I was like, well, we got a box of 50, let's burn it. So what I did is that then I started my normal testing. One went way up here, and then shot a group. If I would have did all 10, it would have been a 2-inch group. If I count out that flyer that's way up top by the edge of the paper, it's a 0.852. Moving on to the next one over here. And this one had a hole right up here. Altogether, shot a group of 0.860. And that was with that 20 inch pounds. And then shot a group over here. And that's with the 25 inch pounds. Got a 1.410. Next one, our last one of the day, 30 inch pounds, and it opened back up. So got a 1.856. So did that. All right, now on to today's shooting. So we did the Federal Auto match, and then on here we did the same. Well, we'll start back down here real quick. Started on practice, and again, every time I'm running the bore snake through the barrel, and then this is basically fouling it out. People call it conditioning the barrel. So we conditioned it to the Federal Auto match. And then what we did is that then we started our same process. 15 inch pounds, got 1.52. Did this one over here, shrunk it down to 1.256. Then it got interesting. Then it got big. It got 2.2 inch group. And then went back to 30 inch pounds. Got it at 1.880. So then the next one is our Remington Gold Bullet. I went up there and started down here at practice. For whatever reason, all these were down here, and then a couple more were down on the plywood. You guys will see that in the film there. So these ones didn't shoot all the greatest at all. There's one flyer way out there. Pretty crummy group, 2.4. Kept shooting though. Got a 3-inch group all the way down to there. Next one, for whatever reason, we got two totally different strings. It's like two totally different lines, and my crosshairs were right there. I've never seen that before. And then, yeah, that one got a 1.7. So then we did our last test. Got a 1.200. This one by far did about the best out of all the gold bullets, which that's a lot better than some of the other groups on this paper. Moving on to the Remington Thunderbolt. In practice, same thing. This one was a little lower, but at least all of them were on the paper. Then we did 15 inch pounds, got a 1.760. Next one we did 20 inch pounds, and we had, where did it go? One flyer down there. Yeah, we had a 1.6. Next one we had 2.7, so it grew by almost an inch from the previous one to that one. And then it dropped by an inch. And we have one flyer way down here, and groups kind of spread out. So not too good on the Thunderbolts. We can't even get under 1.5 inch group. And then we did the Federal 550 bulk. Again, starting down your practice. That's our group there. And then this one up in here, if we would have deducted this group right here, or this flyer, we would have got a 1.30. So I would have shot an inch group right out of the bat if we deduct that guy. And same thing over here with this guy over here. If we would have got rid of this flyer down here, and if we would have scored just those 9, we would have been right at 1.070. Next one, at 25 inch pounds, we did 1.345. Group was still a little bit to the left and down here, and of course, you had one flyer in there. And then the last group is the 1.610. So, yeah. So take it for what it's worth, a grain of salt, all that fun stuff. And hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you guys don't mind, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to like, share it, subscribe it on YouTube. Really helps me out. So if you guys could do that, also share it on your social media pages. Let us know what you guys think. And yeah, this is just the bulk ammo testing that we're doing here. So hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Enjoy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.